In this video for the Rossum-Electro Music Assimil8or, we're just going to make a really simple beat. All right. So again, to load samples, hit load and navigate to the folder where your samples live. Okay. So I have just a folder I made for this series here called Video Series. So I'm just going to click on that, and we're going to load folder. So there's no preset saved in this folder yet. We're going to do that on the next video. So right now, let's just assign some samples to a few tracks here, all right? And I'm going to keep them as stereo samples. In the previous video, I explained how to convert stereo samples into mono samples or how to make those changes. But in this video, just to keep things simple, we're just going to keep everybody as stereo. Okay, so click on Channels. And we're going to select on channel 1 here, press that, press the data encoder, and let's just choose a kick drum here. Always cool to put kicks on channel 1. Let's check out thump kick here. All right. Tight kick. Okay, we like tight kick. All right. So you can see that it's linked to channels 1 and 2 there, stereo right and master. And when you audition it with this button, it triggers both channels. All right. So now we're just going to go to 3, right? Because we've got something on 1 and 2. Okay, so we're going to roll down to 3. We're going to click. And let's just put a snare there. Like a digi snare, it's called. Low snare. All right, we like that. And so that's again a stereo sample. So then we're gonna, so we've taken care of 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So now we're gonna go to 5, assign on 5. Let's use that digi snare there. That's kind of a cool little percussion sound. Okay, so we've got this, and this. So 3 stereo samples. So I'm going to start a clock here. And I'm just going to take just 3 simple patterns coming from Euclidean circles. And I'll just patch these into gate 1, 2, and 3 here. Or it'll be 1, 3, and 5, right? So there's our kick. There's our snare. And then here's our funky little percussion sound. All right. Jamming a little bit here on Euclidean circles. So you can see that as the triggers are being hit, you can see the channels here. I'll turn on 3 and 4 now. And there you go. There's a simple little jam with 3 stereo samples. One nice thing about Assimil8or is that while it's going, you can change samples. So let's check out that other kick, which we were playing with. So as it's playing, I'm just going to click the encoder, and you can browse through other samples. There was that thump kick. Let's change the snare too. Low mid snare. We'll change this little percussion sound too. There's my vocal sample from earlier. There's a nice little hat. So it's kind of nice because once it's loaded these samples into memory, and it does that when you load the folder, it'll just change the samples just instantly without any time lag. All right, in the next video, we're going to talk about how to save this as a preset.